Well, as I said, everything work back to Baga. You know. Baga and Sangi them was in How Do They Come.
Ah, the movie, yeah. Nice.
Yes, they did the audition.
Nice. Wow.
In the opening part of the movie. So when he come back from England now, we went to Channel 1 to do the album Follow My Mind.
Yeah.
So during that now, he want to carry Baga on tour, and Baga said, well, we don't want to leave Pablo, you know, because Pablo is a vital man.
Nice.
And through negotiation, now, me, him, Sticky,
yeah,
Sly,
yep,
Rancy, Glenn Robinson, and Joe X came because me and Joe X sing harmony upon that tour there.
Wow, nice. What a collection of legends traveling together. Wow. Yeah. What was, I imagine that was one of your fond memory. What's one of your fondest memories of touring with Jimmy Cliff?
Oh gosh, man, there's so many. Well, we leave Jamaica and we go to Massey Hall in Toronto.
Yeah.
And leave from there and went to Beacon Theatre, New York.
Nice, Beacon Theatre, yeah.
No, the funny thing about it is the other day, Sly gone to. Me and Sly, we went to this place called Armadillo World Headquarters in Austin, Texas.
Yeah, wow.
And we meet some youth down the way. The Texans, but them love Jamaica till them can talk little patois too, you know?
Yep.
Them man, nice man, and them sit down with them red stripe and stuff, so we get to. But what happened is that place was under tight security the night because somebody shoot the gate man the night before.
Wow. That's a bit scary. Yeah.
Yes, so that was the first touch we get up that kind of surveillance.
Yeah. Wow. When
so all the while Sly remind me every time you see me, remind me of that.
Oh wow. When was the last time you saw Jimmy Cliff? If you remember.
A good while now.
Yeah.
Let me see now. Probably about 12 years ago.
Okay, yeah. Wow. Yeah, so been a couple years. Pablove, since we've talked about reggae icons who have passed, I would be remiss if I didn't ask you about your relationship with Bob Marley, who recently celebrated his 81st Earthstrong. When and how did you first meet and become friends with Bob Marley?
Well, I wouldn't say me and him is friend.
Oh.
Them people, they never have no friend. When we check them out good. The three of them was three bossy boy, you know. When I know Bob Marley, them there was Flags Brothers.
Yep.
Susan, Terrelline and Wolf Pants and, you know, Prestige.
Yeah.
Kind of people. But now they had left Studio One and me and Baga working at Studio One. So them always say We's downbeat puppet.
So they were saying you were Downbeat's puppets, yeah.
Yes, that's what Vita Tosha and Bonnie Willa called us, downbeat puppet. Bob wasn't like that too, you know, make that pass, but we used to meet over Harry J and kick ball around the back and stuff before we go into the studio to record. Sometimes we just meet and we play ball for an hour.
Yeah, playing
football,
yeah.
Bombay mango tree around the way. The mango them sweet.
Bob was
so we always used to meet there.
Bob was a good footballer too, right?
Yeah, he loved it. Let me tell you, he said football and table tennis.
Yeah.
They're supposed to have a football field and a table tennis auditorium in Bob Marley name.
Yeah. I agree.
Him love table tennis because of the reflexes.
Yeah. You have to be quick. Right. Yeah.
No, let me tell you now. I'm going to give you a little thing now.
Yeah.
Most people don't remember them things, you know. they're playing football at the stadium, and we decided to go down there one night, and it's like maybe about 15 of us.
Yeah.
In a couple of cars and stuff.
Yeah.
At them time the car might build to hold 5, but it's 7, 9 of us in it.
Wow. Wow.
So we go, and when we go to the gate man now, and he said, Bob, he said, oh, you know, you're going to get some money, so he letting in people free till it's like double the amount of people. Pass him and gone.
Wow.
And when he look around now, he don't see Bob.
Yeah.
So he not enjoying the football match. He's thinking about Bob and money and stuff. And when the game is over,
yeah,
Bob pass him, and he's still cursing Bob Marley, you know. and Bob just palm him a handful of money.
Wow. Yeah.
You know, he was like that kind of person, you know.
Yeah.
It's a joker attitude, but it's a testing thing, you know.
Yeah. Did you? I wasn't sure, and I wanted to make sure I asked you, Pablove. Did you ever play on any Bob Marley songs?
Yeah, man. We carry him go Cane River, you know.
Say it again.
We carry Bob to Cane River and Laughing Water.
Oh, wow.
When him say Upper Cane River, now I'm going to tell you, I played on songs for him for Sangi.
What song? Can you tell us what songs?
One named Jingling Key.
Yeah.
One named Babylon Field, this one.
Oh.
And Lawi from Jallow.
Yeah.
They play drums on there.
Wow, Albert Malawi from the Jallow Sound System.
Key, Babylon Field, this one, and she used to call me Dada.
Oh, I don't know Jingling Key, but I know Babylon Field, this one, and I know she used to call me Dada. Both are beautiful.
All right, no, I'm going to tell you now.
Yeah.
I just when you send me, I made some notes.
Yeah.
About my first.
Nice.
The first irie song.
Yeah.
Was a 3 Degrees tune named To Love Somebody.
Yeah.
We recorded that for Bob and Bonnie them in RJ studio. The same night we laid the rhythm for children playing in the street for Melody Makers.
Wow, Ziggy, yeah. Nice.
I played piano on that too.
Nice. Wow.
The first Yellow Man, the first Ika Mouse. We did Curly Locks with Junior Biles. We did Girly with Sophia George.
Yep. That Curly Locks with Junior Biles, that was done at the Black Ark, wasn't it? With Lee Scratch Perry.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes. That's also one of my favorite tunes as well. I really love that. Curly Locks, and you had mentioned, I know that you already mentioned Little Roy, but Little Roy's song Tribal War, that was done at Lee Scratch Perry's as well at the Black Ark. I know that you played on both of those tunes, Curly Locks,
yes, Tribal
War.
Tribal War and Christopher Columbus.
Nice.
Because we had our own thing going to, you know, with Stereo, with Uprising, that was with Still Cool them.
Yeah. How would you, Pablove, how would you describe the difference between recording at Studio One versus recording at the Black Ark? Attitude. Nice.
Yes, attitude. Studio One is planning. Black Ark is on the spur of the moment music.
Nice. That's a very interesting way of describing that. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Cause so when we did Skenda.
Yeah.
Don't be playing it back, and him say, it's sort of something till like he go home and dream about it and decide that he want a saxman.
Yeah.
So we're trying to get a saxman, and we can't find no saxman. One sec. find Deadly Headley,
Yeah.
man Marcus, all of the people them in that town who with their eyeglass vest. We can't see nobody.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
him start inquiring now and him say, we find out that there's this man who play with Lenny Hibbert.
Ah.
He's a xylophonist,
Yeah.
vibraha. But he's on the other side of the island.
Wow. That's a far drive. Yeah.
So don't be send a minibus man for him.
And went and got him?
Huh?
And went and picked him up?
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't feel like he doing a full trip.
Wow.
Don't be up to pay him.
Well, it was probably worth it.
What
But
do you mean? The man come and listen to the tune and take one cut.
wow.
And when he finished, don't be say, take one more for me. This one good enough, but take one more for me. Don't be tell me say, that is the first cut he used.
Wow. So as they say, the first cut is sometimes the best cut.
Yeah, man.
Now, Pablove, I have to ask about a little bit. I want to ask about this thing that I read in fellow reggae historian Roger Steffens. He has a book about Bob Marley. He has a couple books about Bob Marley, but his last book about Bob Marley, he had some information from you, because I think maybe it was almost 30 years ago you visited Roger Steffens' house in Los Angeles and maybe spoke to him. And
Yeah, man.
yeah, and one of the things that you told Roger, Roger had asked you about things that had happened right before and after Bob Marley was shot, before he performed at that historic Smile Jamaica concert. And one of the things that you told Roger that I thought was very interesting was that the prophet God came and talked to Bob after he was shot and told Bob that the 12 tribes would support Bob's decision no matter what he did, whether he chose to perform or not perform. Is that true?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, that's true.
And
yes, because when the shooting go on, everybody scatter, you know. Him couldn't even find him band members.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we animals close that time, you know. We end up at Strawberry Hill with him.
Yeah.
And them trying to decide whether they must do the show, whether it's still safe or what, if they were going to make up them again and stuff. So we sent for Brother God.
Yeah. What did you think? What did you personally, Pablove Black, what did you think that Bob should do? Did you think that he should play or not play?
No, well, I know him would have to.
Yeah.
I'm caught between the two sides, you know, and thinks it was him could have solved it.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you also perform with Bob at that Smile Jamaica concert? Did you play too?
No.
You did not play?
No, because when they tried to get me involved, and it was too close to the election, so I said, I'm not taking no part, because I was working with 12 Tribe Band, Generation Gap, and Advocates.
Yeah.
No, Generation Gap, just like any other band, would want to be on the same billboard with Bob Marley. So everybody wanted it to happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I saying it too close. I work for politicians now, but 6-7 months before election, I don't join no bandwagon.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm careful like that, because my mom advised me. My mom advised me that I used to worry every election because neighbors dying.
Wow.
People know them know each other for how much years, killing each other. So I frown on the political system.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she always said to me, that is like religion. It's private.
Yeah.
So I said, what do you mean? And explain it to me. She used to tell me that not even her husband can ask her, who did she vote for?
Yeah. Yeah, I understand that. It makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense.
Yes. So true that now, because I work for Michael Manley and I work for Chicago.
Yeah.
But no, anytime election coming up, I stay far.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. Now, Pablove, I'm jumping over a few things just for the sake of time, but I wanna discuss your second solo album because it's very important that we talk about that. It's truly a fantastic album. Again, just like your first album, that every reggae fan should have in their collection. The album Charcoal Charlie, which was released in 1986 and recorded at the Easy Street Studios in the UK with producer Roy Cousins on his Tomoki Wambezi label. Can you tell me, Pablove, a little bit about the making of that album, including how did you hook up with Roy Cousins, and also how long were you in the UK for? Did you live there for a period of time in order to make the album, or were you just there for a little while?
Oh, this is sketchy, but what happened is we know our cousins too. This guy used to live up in London. Mojo.
Yeah.
Mojo, he was a producer for Atlantic and them things. That's why he introducing reggae to the big labels.
Yeah.
And it's two cousins now know him, and he make the link with Prince Lincoln from Royal Rashes.
Ah, I see.
So when we go back up there now, we was doing recordings for Lady Coxon.
Yeah.
And Lady Coxon bringing our boy, the Mr. Fix-It.
Winston Francis.
Yes, Winston.
Yeah.
Because when you bring him now, them don't realize that how long I've been admiring this brother here, you know.
Yeah. Now,
because part of my permanent rep is Mr. Fix-It.
yeah, you know, I'm going to ask you about Mr. Fix-It, but hold on to that thought for Mr. Fix-It because I want to focus. I'm going to definitely come back to Mr. Fix-It, but hold on to that for a second because I want to focus on the Charcoal Charlie for a second. And let me make sure I understand first, though. Were you living in London, or did you just stay there for a while in order to make that album?
Oh, well, I'm going to tell you. One at a time, we're running a problem up there, and we had to stay up there almost about 5 months.
Oh.
And it was good for me too, because I had tooth problems, and I got my mouth fixed up there.
Up in London, yeah.
Yes, Lady Coxon carried me personally, and Battersea we went.
I see. Yeah, and so you were there for 5 months, and you got some dental work done. You got some dental work done.
A place named Stockwell.
I see. And then you also made this album Charcoal Charlie at that Easy Street studio at the same time too.
Yes.
Nice. Now,
my cousins have the connection, you know.
Yeah. Now, one of the first things to highlight about that album, Charcoal Charlie, is I think you play all the instruments on that album, like a one-man band kind of thing. True?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's amazing because when you listen to that album and realize that you're playing every single instrument, it can really blow your mind. I mean,
well, it's so funny, you know.
Yeah.
I didn't expect them to put out that album how it was, you know.
Really? Why?
That's 9 hours work.
That's it? That's all?
Yes, but because Roy Cousins now, because I have him as the singer for pick up the pieces.
Yeah.
Because remember, I have a pick up the pieces named Inner Piece, you know.
Right. Yep.
That's just pick up the pieces with him.
Ah.
So I do the album, I do the tracks now and leave him now to do the harmonics and stuff. And he just mix it and put it out same way.
So you didn't know it was going to come out like that.
I'm doing them over because Hijack South Africa is a chorus song.
I love that song, Hijack South Africa, or you could say Skyjack South Africa, and release Nelson Mandela. And it's really a cool song. And I was gonna say that it's interesting because the song has a lot of, as you would expect from having listened to your first solo album, you would expect that there's a lot of tunes with addictive and mellow instrumentals that are on the album, and there are songs like Simple Simon, Easy Street Rock, and then of course the title track Charcoal Charlie. But then there are also even some very fierce percussion tracks like Sunday Lunch and 112 Elmore Gardens. There's some fierce percussions on those tracks. But what's really interesting to me on the album is there are a number of tunes where you sing also, and some of them, two of them in particular, are very politically charged, including Hijack South Africa.
Yes.
And the other one is
all
over the world. Yeah, because and what's very interesting about that song, All Over the World, is that it's a very mellow, it's almost a soothing song. But then when you listen closely to the lyrics, you realize it's really a fierce song, because you sing all over the world, man and woman, boy and girl, rise up in resistance and fight. Don't let no one tell you what is your destiny. Yeah, I love those two songs. Those two songs are so cool and have a lot of the kind of very fierce songs, and so interesting to me. And I know, for example, though, I also want to just mention too, probably too quick, but just to mention, I know it's not, for example, the first time that you have spoken out in music about injustice in Africa, because I know that you also, I believe that you played on Hugh Mondel's Africa Must Be Free by 1983. True?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you played on that tune as well, right?
There's one. I played on most of that album.
Yeah.
I have a youth named Lati. He was the one who bring us together.
Who brought Hugh Mondel? Yeah.
There's some inconsistency because I never played on Sata Masagan.
I was gonna, I was confused about that. So yeah, because I'd asked you before the interview about that. There's a lot of, you did play a number of songs with the Abyssinians, but not on Sata Masagana. Is that right?
No.
Okay.
Yes, because that was in '68, and I wasn't in the recording them time.
Okay. Well, I'm glad that we clarify that one now. But just to mention also, there was another song I wanted to mention. Oh, before we leave, I want to ask you about one or two other singles. But before we leave that album, Charcoal Charlie, there's two questions I want to ask about that. First of all, it's very interesting. On the cover of that album, you're wearing a Rasta-colored shirt. You're bending over at the waist and you're smiling, and you're behind a car and the trunk is open and your hand is underneath the car's insignia, which says Roland. What's the story behind that album cover?
That was, what's his name, Marshall?
Yeah, Larry Marshall?
No, not Larry Marshall. Marshall up in California, where him and Roger Stephens moved together.
Oh, I do know who you're talking about, but I can't remember his first name. Yeah.
He is the photographer who took those photos.
Oh, is there any particular?
I was loading the keyboard to go do some work at a place named Kingston 12 in LA.
Ah, so that's how that photo got taken. I see.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the other question I want to just mention is that the first track on that album is very interesting to me too. You sing on that track as well, the song "Cool Meditation," and
Yeah.
it's interesting because I'm curious about that song because like if I just mention the lyrics, you sing you say yes when I say no, you say less when I say more. You want to stay, I want to go. What you're gonna do, I'll never know. And then you
Yeah.
say, and it continues. But it's interesting because it sounds like you're having a conversation with your lady.
Yes. Well, what happened is I'm going to tell you.
Yeah.
That song was written. Me and Michael Stone write that song. Michael Stone had a reggae rockers thing in Wisconsin,
Nice.
and eventually he changed it to him have about 3 different names.
Yeah.
Black Stone, Stone Black Foundation,
Yeah.
and we every winter I used to come up and spend a couple of weeks with him or a month, and we write songs together.
Nice. Nice.
So I write in that song, I wrote that song, and tonight I'm coming home to you. Freddie McGregor song.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Really cool. Now, there's an account on social media that's very into reggae history, and this particular account's called House of Reggae. And this person asked me to ask you about your involvement, Pablove, with the record label called Orthodox. And the person added that there are some great tunes on that label where you are credited as, quote, arranged by. And then he sent an example, which I sent on to you before today just to take a look at. The example he sent was a link on YouTube to a very cool track by Ewan Naphtali called Africa Awaiting Its Creators. And when you look at the cover of that 45, it says 12 Tribe Productions, and it says it's got the Rasta colors with the heart. It says 12 Tribes of Israel. So I was curious if you could tell us more. Tell us more about, like, to answer this guy's question about what was your involvement with that label?
Well, what happened is we used to rehearse every Saturday.
Yeah.
Me and Baga and a Virgin named Benji Levy.
Yeah.
And we made a song called "Kill the Devil."
Wow. Yeah.
Me, Baga, Sowell, not sure Parsi or Benbo played drums on it.
Yeah.
So the guy put it out with that label now.
Yeah, Orthodox.
Yes. So because we were the musicians who play on it, we get the blame.
Oh.
Because he say 12 Tribe band, and he asking where is the band, because that brother God now, Brother God took me down now,
Oh, wow.
And say we can't be printing these things and there's no band. And I say, but we have enough musicians in the house right now for 2 bands. So I said, let me see it now. So me have to put my steel band on pause now, and spend all the time putting this band together.
I see. Was the Orthodox label then, did it have an association with the 12 tribes?
Yes, it's we.
Yeah, it is the 12 Tribes band.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I noticed on the label too, these people must be part of the 12 Tribes. It says the background vocals on that particular tune were by Brother Dan Hudson, Miss Nanny, and Brother George Beaufort. Those were all 12 Tribe members. True?
Yes, George Beaufort. Yes, we did a very good song, Deep Inside My Soul. We reaching to our goal with George Beaufort.
I'm gonna have to look that song up. Nice. Yeah.
Well, you see, Dan Hudson was the original um, first artist, so speaking, in a 12 tribe.
Yeah.
But now, after that, now, as I tell you, I doing auditions, I selecting the artists, I planning the stage shows from April. We have one in April, two in May, one in July, and one in November. So although we're touring with Jimmy Cliff, we're promising Gadman those 5 dates.
Yeah.
Till eventually them start clashing.
Oh. Wow.
Boys, we building it. Me and Bagan Sangi and Nipton Napti and John Parkinson from Generation Gap. Generation Gap had a big part to play, because, okay, basically, all of us came in at the house together.
Yeah.
I used to do shows with Generation Gap, and we're going to the country for a couple of days, and we're biblical, so everybody coming closer together.
Yeah.
Eventually, the whole band and the whole of steel band in a 12 tribe. No.
Nice.
That's what we call Still Cool and all of them people. Was steel band, man.
Nice.
Asha, Asha we play keyboard with Black Ark them. A 12 tribe man. He must steel band man.
Nice. Nice. Now, Pablove, you mentioned today already, earlier, you mentioned Winston Francis, and you mentioned Mr. Fix-It. And you told me before I even talked to you today how that song always puts you in a good mood and when you're depressed, and I should go check out that song. And I did go check it out, and I love that song now. The lyrics are so uplifting because if you listen, Winston sings that the love is not a bed of roses and life is not an easy game, it seems.
Yeah.
And yet you have to just, but if you have trouble, he says, and it's funny too. I don't know if I sent you this. But Winston, if you were to go on YouTube, there's a video of him singing it live and direct, and it's like I must, it's many years after the original song, and he updates the song. He says, if you're lonely, just call him on your iPhone or on your mobile phone, your Samsung, and he'll fix it. He'll be there. Yeah. And it's a very charming song. Now, you said you played on the original song. I'm guessing. Is that true?
No.
Oh.
No.
Oh, I thought you must have, because I know that you have done some recordings with him before. True?
All the recordings, maybe I did one with him, a studio one, which I can't remember now, but
Yeah.
all of the rest of the recordings, we did it in London.
Oh, I see. But nevertheless, you know him and you love that song, I guess.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Man, let me tell you now, you see him, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Winston Francis, although he's not so popular like Hep Jones and them people.
Yeah.
Winston Francis and Slim Smith and Laurel Aiken.
Yeah. Slim Sliff, My Conversation.
Owen Gray.
Yeah.
Them people are voice outstanding,
Yeah. Beautiful singers.
And Alton spoke to me about them. Said, them man, every singer afraid of them.
Alton Ellis said that?
Yes, and when he have to admit that to me, that means he afraid of them too.
Now, Pablove, today I know that you're talking to me from Miami, Florida.
Clewiston to be exact.
Say it again. Where?
Clewiston.
I didn't know. I never heard of that. Now
it's up near Lake Okeechobee.
Oh, okay. And how long have you been living there? How long have you been living in Florida?
More than 20 years. I came down here in 98 to tune my steel drum and end up in the steel band.
So that's how you ended up. That's how you ended up to. What made you decide to stay in Florida?
Well, same time now I get involved with with my wife, and she started encouraging me to do the one-man thing. So, and work start generate right away.
So you planted your
uh,
you planted your flag in Florida then. How often do you travel to Jamaica, and when was the last time you were there?
I've been there for about 12 years now.
Wow, so it's been a little.
One time before that, I went when Trayvon Martin, and I didn't want to come back. But I had to come back. And then I went back down there for one of my birthday. My children, them carried me down. But
it's not this. Does it not feel the same anymore to you?
No, man, Jamaica nice same way, man. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Jamaica, if you don't want something for breakfast, you don't ask. When I go to Jamaica, the way they treat me,
yeah,
I feel bad, because the things that I want to do for them.
Yeah.
Because when they wake me up and say, "What you want for breakfast this morning, Pablove Black?" You understand how them treat me, and it's poor people, them, you know.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Understand? But them happy.
Yeah, that's true.
You know them poverty, so
they have a great.
Hungry politics are mash up Jamaica, man, Stephen.
Yeah, that's true. The people
politics, man, Jamaica paradise. Man.
The people are really wonderful people, and they have a great love in their heart and very warm people. Pablove, I know that you're still very much performing and you're still releasing new music. Not long ago, in 2023, so just 3 years ago, you released a moody, mostly instrumental track called Mother Love that I really dig, with an artist called Rasta Up. And you appear on a number of other recent tracks with Rasta Up, like What Is Real and Strong People. And so since we're nearing the end of this interview, as I can see that we've already been talking for almost 2 hours, and I want to thank you again so much, Pablove, for what has truly been a very epic and historic reasoning that we've had today. But before we part ways, I have 3 more questions, just 3 last questions I want to ask you.
Rasta Up.
Yeah.
Rasta Up. That's my son's production.
Oh, I'm glad you mentioned that. That's your son.
Because the video that you're seeing now,
yeah,
it's me and my 2 sons.
Oh, that changes everything. I didn't know that. I'm so happy you said that. Wow. Yeah.
And little by little, I'm going to send you, because my daughter is doing her own stuff too, fully committed.
I would love to hear it. Yes, please do. Let me know about that. Now.
Yeah, man, I'm going to make you link him, man. Because he live in Jamaica, you know, but he just come up with them. I think they're going to leave tomorrow. Because he came up to do a football seminar for his son, my grandson.
Wow, cool. Now definitely link me. We definitely do. Now the thing that I know I have to ask you, Pablove, because all Pablove Black fans like myself and many other people would want to know the answer to this. What are your plans for the future when it comes to performing and recording new music? I imagine you might do some more tunes with your sons. Is there any chance, though, that you might also, I'm hoping yes, would you possibly release one more solo album?
Yes. I just calculated and I have about 70 songs put down.
Nice. Wow.
Because I've been thinking about songs from my mom and things, and from the ridiculous to the sublime.
You said 7. You said 7. You from the ridiculous to the sublime. You said 70 songs.
Yes.
Wow. So you might have to put out a.
I don't want to bust it, because people like to listen and take things and carry it in a different direction.
Yeah. You might have to put out a double LP, though. It might be a double LP.
No, well, if the price right. But I'm gonna tell you what happened.
now,
If the price right. If not, I'm going to just work with Rasta. Because what happened is, as I tell you,
yeah,
all of the songs I did in London,
yeah,
they need harmonics.
nice. Yeah, I see. It could.
I wasn't doing those songs to sing solo.
They weren't ready for release, but Roy Cousins just put them out.
Yes,
Yeah.
all right, no, Carl. Remember, so when me and Baga were working, we
Yeah.
have Johnny Ashburn, we have Freddie McGregor. We have so many singers around us that we don't think about singing. We just think about playing music with them.
Yeah.
And we always like the singer who licking sat after Babylon.
Yeah.
God, she was a Rasta thing deep down,
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's not to be a singer. It's to know that at least you have a message and you know people looking for you. For help uplift them too,
Yeah, yeah, that's such a good message, Pablove. Pablove, my second to last question is this: when all is said and done, how do you hope, Pablove, how do you want and how do you hope that your musical legacy and your contributions to reggae music, how do you hope that they will be remembered?
Well, I'm going to tell you, I always have Africa on my mind. That's why my name is Pablove Black.
Nice.
So me have to fulfill that. And
Nice.
it's not no free ride.
Yeah, nice. Nice.
It's not a free ride. And I see Africa organizing themselves and recognizing the diaspora now and realizing how vital we are to each other.
Nice.
And hearing that they have a thing for Africa 2063.
Wow.
You heard about that?
Not yet, but I have now.
Okay, with Burkina Faso and the Sahel and Niger and Mali, all of those ancient places coming back together and discovering the sovereignty of their history.
Nice.
Now, 2063, I will be at 113.
Nice. You'll be young.
Yes. So that is the only aim I have for have my music together by that if I can perform it feature in our African history. Nice.
Now, Pablove, I wanna tell you that I want to tell you a few things, and then I want to give you a final. I want to let you have the final words today. But
Sure.
but the first I want to tell you that thank you so much, because this has truly been a great reasoning, and I want to give you all the blessings. I want to tell you I want Jah to guide and protect you. And I definitely want you to stay in touch with me. I want to let you know that after we hang up, I'll be in touch with you about the publication of the interview. Probably because we've talked for a long time, I might divide it into two.
Yes.
So
Yes,
so that
part one and part two.
exactly.
That sounds good.
Yeah, and I will call you just to make sure I have the spellings of things correct, and make sure that if there's any trouble, any clarifications and things like that everything is done correct. And I will also get in touch with you because I want you to, if you could, to remember to send me a whole lot of pictures, or as many pictures as you can. Photos that you have that when we publish the interview, we'll note that we got the photos from you, and we'll say courtesy of Pablove Black. But the last thing I want to put on tape today, Pablove, is so many people around the reggae world, around the entire world, who appreciate reggae music. I mean, they'll know, many of them, and especially after having heard our reasoning and all the artists that you work with, and the great part that you played in reggae music and Jamaican music history. I'm sure they all would want to know, though, from you, what kind of final message do you want to send out to all of your fans all around the world who love the music that you have put out all these years, and really hope that you'll continue putting out music and maybe even do a third, as you say, a third album. What's your final message to them?
Right. Well, fine. First thing I want to big up scientists.
Yeah.
For making me and you link up.
Respect.
Because as I talk, I'm thinking about if anytime scientists can't set it up that anywhere I'm playing, I just plug into him and him just put me worldwide.
Nice. Yes. Big up scientists. Yeah.
People who think them is my fans or something or admirers, I just want them to concentrate on thinking good thoughts. I make some juice named Good Intention, and I find it program me to try doing a little better each day.
Nice.
Now, if we don't get better by the day, then we're regressing.
Yeah.
So,
forward
thinking good things about people.
Yeah, you have
even
to.
if you don't like them.
Yeah, that's wow. That's deep. That's deep, Pablove. Well, Pablove, I want to say forward ever, backward never, and I want to wish you the rest. I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'm gonna get back in touch with you, my friend. Okay?
Sure, Jalo. I think
Bless up, Pablove. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
I bless you, man.
Blessings. Bye bye.